Hi guys, welcome to Guilt Free Minds. I am Dr. Shruti and this is the fourth video in the productivity series. So today we are talking about 10 insane productivity tips that can take your productivity game to the next level. Yep, these tips will work. Trust me, if you put your faith in them and if you follow them on an everyday basis. The first thing that I would say is please do not expect them to work in one day because these are habit former techniques. You have to use them as habits. You have to make a habit out of it for these techniques to really yield results. With that said, have you subscribed? If you haven't, now is the time to do so. Please go subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and well, let's get into the video. So, 10 insane productivity tips. Let's go. The first one, the 2-minute rule. Not many people talk about it, but it's a very essential rule when it comes to productivity, when it comes to boosting your success levels, and when it comes to keeping your stress free. If you have tasks that can be done in less than 2 minutes, do them first. Thing is, when we come and we sit down on our computer, we come to work. We are like, okay, sometimes we are not in the zone, sometimes we're like, okay, tens of things going on in our heads, because of course we have a life besides studying or working as well. You just are not in that frame of mind. So what do? You look through your to-do list, and for this to work, you need a to-do list, by the way, so start making one today. If you want me to put up details on how to make your to-do list, how to put things in, let me know in the comment section below. I will make a video on that as well. So, the first point, which we were talking about, the 2-minute rule. You go through your to-do list, you narrow down, okay, these tasks are the small ones. These tasks are the ones which would take a considerable amount of time. So, the small tasks, okay, I'm going to tackle them first. So, you go ahead, you finish up with the small tasks first. By the time you're finished with the small tasks, if they are 2, 3, or 5, your brain gets into the mode of productivity. This can be insanely helpful. Trust me, just try it out and let me know, okay? Don't judge a book by its cover. Give it a try. Try it out for a month and then trust me, you will see your productivity level has risen. This is because in that initial time frame, our brain adjusts to, okay, I finished this task. Okay, I finished that task. All right, I got 3 tasks done for the day. Now I'm hyped, I'm fired, I'm ready to work. That these small tasks get your brain in that zone you need for maximum productivity, and this can be insanely helpful. Trust me, so give it a try. Again, I would say. Point 2, eat that frog. I'm not asking you to literally eat a frog or eat chocolate frog or anything like that. Well, I'm not a fan of milk chocolate either, so no eating an actual frog, but eating the frog means that you tackle the most difficult tasks first and then go on to the easy ones. As I said before, you come to your desk, you do a few tasks which are easy, your brain is fired up. Now is the time to target the difficult tasks. So, if you've got a project coming up, you dislike it, you find it very hard, now is the time to tackle it. Do it, get it out of the way. The day is still young. Then, once you have, finished the difficult tasks first, by the way, the name for credit that for eat that frog goes to Brian Tracy. It was not invented by me, so all the credit to Brian. And when you, I forgot about that, so I was like, let's just add it now. The reason you do this is once you've targeted the most difficult task, the rest of the day will seem like a breeze. And trust me, having the most difficult task out of the way will also increase your productivity to get more things done in less time. It is a proven method. Just give it a try. You will be thanking me later. Next point, time blocking. Time blocking coincides with to-do lists. So again, if you need a video on exactly how to make your to-do list, let me know. Once you have your to-do list should also always be made the night before, not on the day you're going to work. It's hard. I get it. Sometimes I don't have a to-do list the night before and the next day I'm like, I don't know what to work on. Let me first make my to-do list. Yep, that's me. But if you have your to-do list made the night before, you can also block your time. So when you're looking at the to-do list, okay, I have these tasks. This will be high priority, so these ones have to be done first. These are low priority, put them down later. And this task is the most difficult one. These are the 2-minute tasks, so you can use stickers if you're using a digital to-do list like I do. You can use stickers to mark your tasks and to show that, okay, this task has to be done first. These are small tasks, first task. Then this is the most difficult task, so it comes after the small tasks when the brain is fired up. Then we follow up with all the other tasks. So when you are making that list, now you know how much time each of these tasks will take, so you time block them. Okay, I wake up at 8 a.m. By 10 a.m. I'm at my desk, ready to work, ready to study. So which task am I going to target when? Do not forget to include your lunchtime and washroom breaks in that one, because otherwise it can get all messed up. Also, remember to take breaks as per the Pomodoro technique. I will be talking about Pomodoro technique in literally the next point. And that brings us to the fourth point, which is about the Pomodoro technique. Now, Pomodoro technique says that you work for 25 minutes and you take a break of 5 minutes. If you are a person whose concentration doesn't really work out in 25 minutes, you need 30 minutes to get in the zone of concentration, and then you want to work for 20 minutes more. In that case, you can have 50 minutes. 50 minutes work, 10 minutes break, 50 minutes work, 7 minutes break. Basically, you customize it as per your needs and choices. You start with 25 minutes. Now, if you want, you can use timers. There are many timers available online, in Android, in App Store, on your Windows or Mac PC, whatever you're using. You can find 1,000 different types of Pomodoro timers. Just use them. Some of them are very quirky and look super cute, like a forest app where you can plant trees while studying. So every 25-minute slot, while you're studying, it plants a tree. And that is pretty good for you also to boost your productivity. You know exactly how many hours you were actively studying. If you're finding it hard to focus, I suggest you should use the Pomodoro technique. This way, once you have finished 4 pomos are each slot of 25 minutes. Once you've finished 4 pomos, you can award yourself with a longer break time, a 10 minutes break. So if you're someone who has been to my channel on Twitch, I do co-working streams and we work with a 60-10 rule, where we study or work for 60 minutes and then we have a 10 minutes break. Every third break, instead of being 10 minutes, is 15 minutes because it's a reward break. So this way, when you work, you are rewarding yourself as well. And that, trust me, not only boosts productivity, it keeps your mind fresh as well. You don't feel dragged out that, okay, I have been studying for so long, I'm so tired. Because you are taking breaks, you can go get coffee, you can go visit the washroom, you can go walk a little bit, stretch yourself. So that tiredness that comes with constant studying can be avoided in this method. So give it a try and let me know. Next point, learn to say no. I have an entire blog post on why you should learn to say no, how to say no, the different ways of saying no, and all the things that you need to know. So check it out in the description. Now, why should you say no? It can be difficult, but it's a necessary skill if you want to be productive. Now, you have a task to finish by tomorrow. You have a project to submit. Your friends are going out for party. They're calling you. And you're like, okay. Will your work ever get done like that? You gotta learn to say no. There is no option when it comes to that. So if you want to be productive, you first have to learn to say no to your friends in some instances. Not in all, definitely not in all. A social life is very crucial. We are social beings and I agree to that. But no not only applies to friends, it also applies to your work. So while you're working, if you have non-essential tasks like an artwork you wanted to prepare, but it doesn't really relate to your study, you can say no to that. You can move it over to a different time or a different day when you are more free and when you don't have so many high priority tasks on your list. You can tackle that. But for now, it won't be tackled. So if you've got ideas that you think you want to do or stuff, sometimes we're working and we get ideas, so put it down, but move it to a later time. Don't do it now. That is the no you need to learn to say. Next point, that is the 6th point, eliminate distractions. I've got 2 laptops here. I've got 3 iPads. I have got 3 iPads and 1 phone. So I am surrounded by distractions. How do I work through that? Well, I mostly keep the things that I don't need on the desk away from the desk. This way, I don't have things around me that are distracting me. I keep the lights low. Right now, they are on because I'm shooting a video. But I try to keep the lights low so that my entire center of focus is on this table and everything that's on this. I put up timers on my iPads so that wherever I look, okay, I'm on a time, I have to get back to work. I'm feeling distracted. I look at my iPad, I see that it shows me how much time is left before the break is arriving, and that boosts me up. And I'm like, okay, time to work, time to work. I've not got time to waste. So that is what I do. Then you can also use the different well, you've got to-do list, different forms of and you have to have your to-do list in front of you. It will keep you motivated. You can look at the to-do list and get reminded of, oh my god, I've got so many tasks to do. Let's get back at work and finish up the tasks I am doing as soon as possible so I can start on the next one. So these were about eliminating distractions, but there are a few more points I want to discuss about this. That is, use noise cancelling headphones if you are living in a place where there's a lot of noise around you. You can also use earbuds, headphones, whatever works for you, or there are just earplugs that come which are not associated with any music. You'll find them of Hush Puppies. I have the ones of Hush Puppies. Just put them in and that's it. You cannot hear anything in your surroundings. Those are immensely helpful in boosting your focus. Next, turn off your system. If you're not using an iPad, keep it away. If you're not using a device, put it away from your desk or put a timer on it so that you cannot access it while the timer is on. You have to find out what works for you in terms of eliminating distractions. So find out what works for you and use it to your benefit. Now, point number 7. Prioritize your tasks. I have talked about this before. You need to make sure that your to-do list is made in a way that you have your high priority tasks, medium priority tasks, and low priority tasks. Tasks that are of high priority must be tackled first, moved out of the way, and then you can go to the low priority tasks. Low priority tasks can even be shifted to the next day because they're of low priority. Even if you don't finish them in one day, it's okay. High priorities must be finished in that same day. Now coming to point number 8. Use the power of visuals. Now, what do you mean by visuals exactly? Visuals means movie, YouTube videos, animations, whatever can help you learn by seeing images. So, you can use these visuals to better understand your concepts, the ones which I just said, which was like movies, not exactly movies, YouTube videos, and live lectures or online lectures and recordings of the lectures, images in your books and stuff for learning purposes. Now, but here we are talking about productivity. So for productivity, you need to have your to-do list stuck to the wall, your goals, a motivational poster that keeps you going when you find it hard to go on. If you are struggling with productivity, I would suggest to have your to-do list on a paper, which you can put on the wall, or you can have a whiteboard where you can write down your to-do list for the day and you can keep crossing off tasks. So, it's all in front of you. And the moment you move your focus out of your laptop, you can see, okay, I have got all of these work. Why are you doing this? Put your goal up over there. Your goal belongs there. What do you aim to achieve? In how much time, how many days are left for you to achieve your goal? All of those details should be up on your wall. It should be a mind map of your work, how you aim to achieve your success. Certain points which are most important right now should be there on the wall to keep you more productive. Next, point number 9, use breaks. As I mentioned, breaks are very important. They refresh your brain, help in active recall, and keep you from getting very tired while working long hours. So use the power of breaks to boost your productivity. Finally, last but not the least, this is kind of unconventional when it comes to productivity, but when it comes to mental health, this is very, very, very important. Practice gratitude and be kind to yourself. Gratitude does not mean, oh God, I'm thankful for having parents, I'm thankful for the world, I'm thankful for the food on my plate. Writing these 3 sentences every day does not mean gratitude. These are constants in your life. Yeah, for the first day, for some days when you're feeling particularly happy, you can write those. But everyday basis, you need to write down the big goals that you accomplished. Suppose you finished your project today. So your one point of gratitude would be, I finished my project. This is another way of being kind to yourself, because there will be days when you are not that productive, even if you want to be, like the days when you're sick or you are mentally a bit depressed or something happened, you had a fight with your friend and you're not feeling like working. You can look back and then you can realize, okay, I do work on an everyday basis. I'm not a person who's whiling away time. These factors are very important. A lot of the time in this fast world, we forget to be kind to ourselves. We just keep putting one stress on top of the other on our heads, and we forget that how hard we have been working. So be kind to yourself, say thank you to yourself, and self-love is crucial. You cannot succeed in life if you don't love yourself enough. You cannot find love if you don't love yourself enough. So learn to love yourself. Be happy with yourself. Well, with that, I have covered all the 10 points I wanted to about the productivity tips that are going to take your game to the next level. If you have any queries, any suggestions, or if you want to make a video detailing any of these things, please mention them in the comment section below. I will be happy to oblige. If you've got any queries and want to ask me directly, you can find me on Twitch. I am there every day, live from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. What else? Am I forgetting something? Oh yes. Did you subscribe? Well, this is the final reminder. If you haven't, then go hit that button. Ring the bell. Hit that like button as well while you're at it. Where is the problem? Come on. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Take care.